What is up, guys? Today we're watching a Netflix original called Uglies, where adults in society literally make fun of children, like actual toddlers, for being ugly.
You'll certainly be prettier without those squinty eyes.
Bitch, what the fuck? I'm a child.
And then at the age of 16, force them to get cosmetic surgery so they are no longer ugly. They do not like ugly people. So this movie starts off with a fun little backstory that is, well, basically like every other dystopian movie backstory ever. You know, humanity destroyed all of Earth's natural resources, pushed humanity to the brink of war, you know, like Hunger Games, Divergent, The Giver, every single movie to ever exist. But the one key difference is that in this movie, after they, created a truly renewable energy source and rebuilt society, the smartest people in the world realized that, they had a new problem to solve. Or an old problem. Racism.
People's differences continue to create classes, clans, countries, which prevented them from seeing their shared humanity. So they came up with a radical solution.
The smartest scientists in the world are now going to solve racism. With what? With fucking chemistry?
The transformation. Everyone, on their 16th birthday, undergoes a life-changing operation to become their most perfect self.
So we find out that the smartest scientists in the world's solution to racism was to make everybody go through a life-threatening surgery when they turn 16 to make them pretty. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. The solution to racism is to be pretty. That is insane. Oh, hey, random person that I know nothing about at all. I kind of want to be hateful towards you because of your skin color. Oh, wait a minute. You're pretty. I can't be racist towards you. Pretty people are off limits. I can't discriminate towards a pretty person. That's just not how life works. Spoiler alert, making everybody pretty did not resolve all conflict and bring peace on Earth.
But then there are the rest of us awaiting our operation. Until then, we're less than, ignored. People call us uglies.
Ew, God. Oh, she's disgusting. Just so ugly. Oh, sorry. I just can't believe they have somebody so ugly. Nah, I'm just kidding. Obviously, she's not ugly. But I do wonder how it felt to get that call that you got the lead role in a movie called Uglies. Hello?
Hi, yeah, we just wanted to call and let you know you got the role.
Oh my God, that's great. Which movie is that for again?
Yeah, it's for the movie called Uglies, where the teenagers in this movie are pretty much made fun of for being ugly as fuck. Society's on the brink of collapsing because they're so ugly.
Okay, I'm gonna be the main lead actor in a movie about 16-year-olds who are ugly.
That is correct, yeah.
So ugly that they have to get cosmetic surgery at 16.
Yeah, we think you're perfect for the role.
To keep peace on Earth.
Yes.
It's funny how they have these, relatively attractive actors that are supposed to feel bad about themselves for being ugly. Like, we're introduced to her best friend, and this guy's like a supermodel. I don't even feel bad for him at all for being so ugly. Oh, and also his name is Nose. Just Nose. Surely they didn't name people based off of their ugliest feature, right?
No matter how beautiful they make you, the ghost of that giant nose will haunt you forever.
Oh.
Just like I'll always be Squint, even when my eyes fit my face.
I'm sorry, Squint? What? Wow, they really had to reach to find something ugly about her, huh? They're acting like she's walking around with eyes that are like glued shut. I feel like they didn't actually want to point out a feature about her that might actually be ugly. So, they just made something up. There's actually nothing ugly about you, so, I don't know. Squint your eyes a little bit when you're on screen. Maybe we could, make your ugly feature that you squint sometimes, which is actually a completely controllable feature. You could actually just stop squinting at any point, so that doesn't really work.
Have you ever thought about when you're finally pretty, if there's a world that maybe you and...
Yeah, I wouldn't date you right now because goddamn, man, you are fucking ugly. That nose, you gotta do something about that. Make sure you tell them like 3 times that you need that fixed. But after you get your surgery to look like a plastic doll. So of course, like every dystopian teen drama movie, we have the classic love interest, and we also find out that they have matching scars, which You would think it's from some, crazy traumatic event where one of them saves the other's life or something. But no.
Squint. We won't be ugly. Squint. Ah! To each other will be...
Enough.
Wait, Squint. Wait.
They're hanging out and she's just distracted by her phone a little bit and he fucking destroys it and then she decides to cut hers to match him. Why the fuck did they even give them matching scars? That is such a lame reason to do that.
Welcome, District Governor Dr. Naya Ewing.
For those of you turning 16 today, you are truly on the cusp of a metamorphosis. That change starts with one.
Okay, so now it's Supermodel Boy's turn to get the surgery and make his supermodel features more super. And we're introduced to Dr. Cable. Goddamn. She looks like she's had the procedure like 3 times. She doesn't look too well. So now Nose Job is gone, and a month later they're supposed to meet, and she has to somehow sneak out to meet up with him, which will probably be difficult in such an advanced future. No.
Exits are forbidden during curfew hours. Windows are prohibited from open window.
They have the weakest security system I have ever seen in my life. Like, she's able to just twist her ring a few times and manipulate the voice a little bit, and that's it. Now, of course, Nose doesn't show up because she's ugly and he's a supermodel now.
Nose, where are you?
So she decides she's gonna go find Nose, in a city with thousands of people that's, probably like barricaded and gated off from, the butt-ass ugly people. You don't want the butt-ass ugly people intermingling with the pretty people. That's not discrimination at all. But no, again, in this society, the security is like non-existent. Like she just walks, and she just walks into the city.
Paris? It's me.
Wow, he looks so different. He looks the exact same, just with different hair and eye color. Wow.
An unwelcome individual.
So then the super shitty security system finally detects her and says, "Nuh-uh, you shouldn't be here. Look at that squint. That's fucking ugly." And so she grabs some type of bungee vest and jumps off a 30-story building.
You are not authorized to be here. Stop. Get back from the ledge.
Well, how did she do that? That defies all known laws of physics. For some reason, the next third of the movie turns into one of those really shitty YouTube skateboard clip compilations. They're just doing a bunch of random tricks and shit. It has nothing to do with the plot. And it looks really horrible.
Wait, you're Tally, right?
Yeah,
Did you really jump off Garbo?
that's... Who did you tell?
Only everyone.
They could deny my surgery.
Oh, they're not gonna keep you from being pretty, Tally.
You don't know that.
They want you to be pretty. We all do with that face.
Wait, so are you saying that they don't already know who did that? A whole ass security camera scanned your face, and they have 300 scans of your face in their systems. They could easily find out you did it. This is really the dumbest advanced civilization I have ever seen.
Want to see a trick? Yes.
Cup of water, please.
That doesn't even make sense. How do you make it say cake from the word cup?
Maybe I'd go to the smoke.
That place is a myth, Skinny. It's not a real place. We've been at this school 4 years and we are by far the trickiest people here. If the smoke was real, we'd know about it.
Meet me at the Greenbelt in 2 hours.
All right, so we're now introduced to something called the Smoke, which is this rebellion camp, and David, who's the leader of the rebellion. And just like every dystopian movie, kids are running off to this rebellion, abandoning the society. They get to get cosmetic surgery and be sexy as fuck. What are the downsides? We don't know anything about the Smoke. They could eat people. But we do know that the people who are getting cosmetic surgery are living their best lives and partying it up.
Okay, look, the smoke, it's an alternative. A different way of doing things. Nobody judges you for how you look. It's about who you are on the inside. Everyone is exactly who they're born to be. They're free.
I don't want to be free, I want to be pretty. That's...
Tally, your parents think you're hideous, your best friend ditched you, and your society thinks that you aren't enough unless you get cosmetic surgery to completely change who you are. You should leave.
I can't.
Beautiful and free from hatred and discrimination based on the way that you look.
Imani Badu. Kaylin Forsberg.
Tally Youngblood.
Is something wrong?
I think the best part about this is that there's absolutely no redeeming qualities about Tally's character at all. Like, she was fully down to just get the surgery and completely forget about her friend that ran away, just so she could be pretty. Like, if it wasn't for the government stopping her, she would have just got the surgery right then and there, and, you know, the movie could just end. The movie would just be over.
I'm Dr. Cable. I'm so sorry to delay your surgery. I know how excruciating that can be, but we need your help. This man, David, the Smoke, they're developing a weapon to attack us. I need you to find the Smoke. We need you to become one of them so we can find this weapon before it's too late.
Now, after a little coercion from Dr. 3 Plastic Surgeries, Katniss Everdeen is born. Tally, Squint, is born. Dr. Cable's like, listen, those rebellion people, those fucking ugly people, they have a weapon that's gonna turn us all ugly. I can't think of anything worse than becoming ugly. I can't think of anything worse than being ugly, ever. Being ugly is the worst thing ever in the world. I couldn't even imagine being ugly again. I would kill myself if I was ugly. I would just kill myself right here and now. And so she recruits Tally, you know, to infiltrate them and find the weapon. So now we find out in a huge plot twist that nobody saw coming, that, you know, the white flowers, the renewable energy source that they created, is actually destroying the planet.
Those orchids are toxic. They pull all the nutrients from the soil and destroy everything in their path.
No, those are the clean solution to the oil that the Rusties used.
That's what they want you to believe. Those flowers are turning the planet into a wasteland. Look down! You can see the line where the flowers in. That was all once green.
So just like the fossil fuels. So this is actually no different than society before at all. The only difference is that they make fun of children for being ugly and then force them to get cosmetic surgery. All right, so now Tally is talking to David's parents, and we find out that the surgeries are actually used to give people brain lesions so they can be controlled.
Meanwhile, I was trying to make the operation safer. That's when I first noticed this pattern of lesions in the brain. These lesions in the frontal cortex, they dull you. You don't care about anything. You can't think clearly. You're sedated into a false sense of happiness.
And when we realized that, Cable showed up, told us to stop digging, and took all our research. That's when we knew the lesions were not a side effect of the surgery. They were the purpose.
But why would Cable do that?
To control us.
And so, of course, Tally's like, nuh-uh, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And then, of course, that actually activates the tracker, and then her supermodel brain lesion controlled situationship shows up, and he just starts, you know, abusing the camp, and then kills the father.
Hey, please. What are you doing?
Bear, stop! Bear, stop!
And then everybody finds out that she's a spy.
Thank you for joining us, Tally.
You didn't tell me that you would hurt anyone.
And then they just take everybody and just dip out of there to go give them all surgery.
What's your plan?
I'm going to get them.
I'm coming with you. I need you guys to gather as many kids as you can and create a diversion. Okay? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. What is that? How is that possible?
Tally.
Oh no, oh God, no. They got her ass. They made her look like London Tipton. It's London Tipton, everybody.
She is breathtaking, isn't she? You have a choice to make. I suggest you choose surgery.
So I don't really know what their plan was. They kind of just get to the building and fight their way in, and then Dr. Cable's like, all right, well, you guys better get in the cosmetic surgery pods or we're gonna kill you. But then another little crew of rebels shows up with a fucking helicopter and just flamethrowers the whole room. While they're in the pod. How does he know that they can get out of the pods? How does he know they're not gonna cook alive in there like a rotisserie chicken? Does anybody here have a plan? Does anybody know what's going on? And so lo and behold, they make it out.
Enough to replicate. I grabbed the nanosynth from Cable's lab, so I think I can complete the formula now.
Does that mean that we can cure Shay? But I don't want to be cured.
Honey, we are not gonna perform medical experiments on an unwilling subject. That's the difference between us and them.
I'll do it.
Whoa, 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 sneaky, sneaky Tally. She still wants to be pretty. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. You're not doing the noble thing. You just want to get the life-changing cosmetic surgery without the brain lesions. She's like, oh God, I know what I have to do, guys. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be hot without the brain lesions, but sign me up, you know, I'll do it for you guys. This is for you guys. This is not to get rid of my squinty eyes. And boom, she looks the same, just with different colored eyes and hair. Wait, is she squinting? And that's the end of the movie. What, you thought that we were gonna actually find out what happens? You thought that this wasn't gonna be a trilogy like the Hunger Games? Nah. You can't get rid of squint and nose job that easy. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait 6 years for movie 2 and 3, but then right when movie 3 comes out, they're actually gonna make it 2 movies. They got your ass. You're gonna have to watch 4. It's a trilogy, but it's 4 movies. Goodbye. Please subscribe.